say welcome to everyone, and thank you to Charmaine Reeves for allowing us to be on her platform for the next couple of days. Angels are networking. This is going to be a great 2-day summit, and shoot, we know how to set it off. We know how to get it right now, right, Tara? I mean, come on now. They got the two best folks to help get it all going. So
this is what we do.
This is what we do. So, Tara, just if you have not heard her speak, you are in for a treat today. When I tell you she changes people's lives with the different things that she does, she'll probably talk about it a little bit. But today we are going to concentrate on her topic, which is, and I got to go back, 5 website strategies to improve your business sales. Everyone needs a website. And she is going to be dropping nuggets. I hope you have your pen and paper. Feel free to drop the questions in the chat. I will be interacting with you in the chat, and I'll be dropping her social media information. But she is a wealth of knowledge. What I'm telling you, she's a wealth. This is just one part of who Tara is, just one part. And I'm like, I said, do you want me to do the whole list? She said, nah, boo, we just going to talk about the websites. And I said, okay, because I got 20 things I could tell you about. And she said, no, just keep it to the website. So she's being modest, but we know she is thebomb.com. She is the boss, as so many people say in these social media streets. So without further ado, I just want to bring Miss Tarra Jackson to the stage. Thank you so much for being here, sis. And I really, really look forward to all you have to share with us today.
Thank you, Candace. You can hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Thank you for being my sister and my angel. Candace is absolutely fabulous. She's helped me do several events. So if you ever need an event coordinator, or you need someone to help you as an assistant with an event, Candace is one of my favorites to reach out to. So thank you so much. So hello, angels. If you all are out there, let me see you say hello. I want to see that you're there. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully I can spend some time with you and we can interact throughout this process. But I wanted to share some things. Yes, Lori, how are you? Good to see you. Dr. Lori, we got 2 Loris in the house. Good job. Hello. I really appreciate everyone and your energy. Even though you're coming through chat, I can feel your energy through your chat. And with a virtual environment, that is the most important thing, is we need to feel your energy through the chat. So if you have any hashtags, if you have any aha moments, if you have any tweetables, put them in the chat just in case someone has forgotten or they missed it or whatever. So help each other out. Charmaine, thank you so much for inviting me to be here. As I really appreciate that you trusted me enough to share information with your audience. So thank you so much. Yes, Rudy, I see you there. Dr. Kelly, I see you. Norma. Hey, Norma, I see you there. Sandy, thank you so much. Want to give you all some shout outs before we begin. So one of my businesses that I do, and I do multiple businesses, most people know me as Madam Money. So as a personal finance expert and commentator on different news networks like the Black News Channel, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News. I've been on all of those channels. Maybe you've heard me on Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I've been on there. So that's one side of my life. The other side of my life is to help small business owners succeed in business, because I failed miserably the first time I tried to do it. So I provide strategies for those that are working full time and want to start a business, a side business. And we are called dualpreneur, and it's a registered trademark. But within that, I realized that there was services that dualpreneurs and entrepreneurs needed, that there was a lack of resources or reasonably priced resources. And one of those is acquiring internet real estate, virtual real estate, with having their own websites. Some of the websites were inadequate based on the quality and the professionalism of their products and services or who they were. And the website just didn't match up to that. So they were missing a lot of opportunities. Or you had people solely reliant on social media. And we all know how that went. I think about a week ago when Facebook decided to unplug and then restart, and the world shut down for a few minutes or whatever. I didn't even know because I was working too hard. But, social media shut down. And when all you have is on social media, then if they go down, you go down. And a lot of people can't afford to allow that to happen. And then you have those that they don't have a virtual presence at all. And in this age, which COVID has brought to our attention and really made it necessary, is that it's necessary to have a virtual real estate or a virtual space, so that customers can come to you, whether they're on social media or not, whether they can come to your store or not, whether they can see you face to face or not. It's important that people have access to you online, whether through their PCs, through their laptops, through their tablets, or through their smartphones. And so when you do that, you may not have an app. You may not be able to afford thousands and thousands of dollars for an app, but you can invest in a website. And for those business owners that says, I can't afford a website, you're essentially saying, I can't afford to start a business. Because one of the main things about starting a business is having some place for people to go to learn more about you or to purchase your products and services. And you shouldn't rely on other people's stuff, right? So I'm going to tell you about 5 quick and easy strategies that you can do today, or to help to build up your website so it attracts clients, it keeps them there, and it makes it easy for them to give you their money. That's the whole thing, right? We want to make it easy for people to give their money to us. That's why we're in business, right? So one of the things I wanted to talk about is the fact that ownership is very important, right? When you own a business, it is about ownership. Ownership means own your ship. It could mean something else, but PG-13, own your ship. And that's not just owning your business, but owning the platform of which your business stands on. Now, you can rent the platform just like you can rent a facility, or you can own it. And the owning it gives you more control. So think of it this way. If I walk in your house and I say, you know what, I don't like those curtains, I don't like that sofa, I don't like that, you can tell me to leave because I don't own your house. You own your house. Therefore, you can make control. You have control over what's going to change, right? In the same respect, ownership allows you to take ownership so that you can make the necessary changes in life and business, especially with your website. Now, there are options where you can rent, per se, websites like Wix. You can go on there and you can build it, but essentially you're renting the space because you can only do but so much to it. It's like renting an apartment or a house. You can't knock down any walls. You can maybe paint it. There's only so much that you can do. So it's very limiting. However, if you own the platform, say you own the host, or you paying for the host, which is the server, you own the domain, and you own the platform, say like a WordPress platform, you can design it the way you want. You can tear it down, build it up. You can do a lot of other things. So ownership is very important. When you're starting out, if you're going to do Wix, make sure you connect with someone that can help it look more professional. Or I would recommend you get on a WordPress platform so that you can build it the way you want. Of course, if you need help with that, you can get with a website designer, definitely srjwebsites.com. You can definitely come to us and we can help you with that. But ownership is very important because there are certain things that you may want to add onto your website that will help your customers want to buy more or to stay on your website. The second thing is colors. Colors matter, right? And there is a marketing spectrum. The reason why I say that is because if your colors are pink, a really bright pink, it may look good on print, it may look good in person, but it may not resonate very well on the internet. So you have to find colors that are going to feel inviting or exciting or make people want to buy. So there's a reason why LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter are all blue. Blue stands for trust. And they want you to trust them enough to give them all your information, right? There's a reason why McDonald's is gold. There's a reason why Target is red. You know what I mean? So if you even search marketing spectrum, you'll be able to see the different colors and what emotion is invoked by those colors, and they matter, right? So, for example, I love the pink mauve of the lower third right there with angelsarenetworking.com. It's very soft. It's very inviting, even though it's a pink. it's still soft and inviting. So if you want someone to feel calm, you want to use those earth tones. They're a little softer. If you want to invoke excitement, you may want to use red. There's several colors, but colors matter. And it's very important for you to think about that when you're thinking about your branding, your logo, the colors on your website, your call to action buttons. What do you want them to do? Okay. Which leads me to the third one, call to action. What is it that you want your customers to do when they come to your website? Do you want them to buy your book? Do you want them to book you to speak, schedule a consultation, buy my products and service? Call to action. Make sure you put a call to action everywhere that's definitely possible. Okay. Because if people don't know what you want to do, or it's hard for them to understand where to go to buy or click or anything, they're going to leave your website very quickly. So your call to action has to be very, very prominent. If you have a sale, make sure you have a pop-up or say, this is a sale, click here for the sale, buy now for the sale, schedule consultation. So be very, very clear as to what you want people to do when they come to your website, and have them very prominent. Now, this leads me to the other thing. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things, and I'm talking to the speakers, the artists, the consultants, the business consultants, and all of that, right? So I'm going to give you an example of one of my favorite restaurants, okay? One of my favorite restaurants is the Cheesecake Factory, right? The cheesecakes are phenomenal. They have this lettuce wrap that I absolutely love, but I hate going there because their menu feels like it's all over the place. There's just so many different things. And if you don't know exactly what you want, you got to sit there and read the entire book that they have. And I haven't been there for a while, so hopefully they reduced it. But even though Cheesecake Factory has amazing food, sometimes it can get very overwhelming because there's no rhyme or reason sometimes, except for when there's cheesecakes, they're all cheesecakes there, right? So what consumers, when you have a lot of products and services that you offer, you have to be very clear as to categories of what you offer. I call it the menu method. When you go to a restaurant, the restaurant may have 100 items that they sell, 100 dishes that they sell, but have you noticed they break them up with breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And each of them have different price points. Breakfast probably lower, lunch is probably a medium, and then your dinner is your top shelf, higher items. It's the same thing with your website. So a lot of my business coaching clients, what we do is we create a breakfast, lunch, and dinner category for them, even though they may do hundreds and thousands of things. Okay. So for example, I have a client who does 3 things. She does diversity, equity, and inclusion expert and consulting. She is a speaker, an expert speaker and panelist. And she is also what else is she? She is a coach, right? So she does coaching for executives, for DEI executives, right? So under all of those things, there are different things, but she can say, I provide consultation, speaking, and executive coaching. Okay. And so that makes it very clear and simple for her to explain it, but also for people to really grasp and understand it. So if they say, oh, wow, I really need executive coaching, they can go under her executive coaching and see everything related to executive coaching instead of it just being all over the place. So being clear, even if you sell products and services, you may do apparel, accessories, and something else. So being able to have those menu items or categories, as most people know them as, that helps people to understand why they're there. I'm there to get apparel. Great. If I go to apparel, I can find everything. Or if everything's apparel, I do sports, I do casual, I do this. So again, the menu method has saved a lot of people because confused consumers do not buy. Okay. Put that in the comments. Confused consumers do not buy. They will not give you their cash if they're confused. If they are confused, they will leave the website and go someplace else. Again, consumers are superficial. It is about what you look like and how easy it is to get what they want, right? Confused consumers will not buy. Absolutely. Okay. Now, I think we have number 1 is ownership. Own your ship. Make sure you have a platform that you own outside of social media. Colors matter, the marketing spectrum. Make sure that the colors are inviting or invokes the emotions that you want your consumers to feel when they come to your website. 3, call to action. Tell me what you want me to do very clearly. Keep it simple, but clearly. Buy here, buy my book, schedule consultation, contact us, whatever the call to action is. And then 4 was the menu method, to break it down. I call it break it down Barney style, but break it down in 3 different menus. Now, think about it this way too, especially if you're a consultant, business coach, speaker, or whatever. The closer people have access to you, the more it should cost. Okay. So I say that my services is like a bar. Don't judge me. I like the bar. It's just like the bar, right? There's something for everyone, from free to top shelf. Free, you get water. You just want to spend a little bit of money, you can probably get juice and beer or whatever. You want to spend a little bit more money, you can get the well. But if you wanted the really best liquor, you got to have top shelf. And I have those 3 things. If people want something free, they can go to my blog or my website. If they want to pay a little bit of money, they can buy some of my books. If they want to pay a little bit more, they could go with my group coaching sessions or webinars or trainings. But if they want to get access to me, now that's top shelf. That's what's going to cost you. Okay. And so that's how you should break that up as well. Okay. And thank you, Lori. You love my bar analogy. I'll meet you at the bar. Absolutely. Okay. And now the 5th and final one, I guess I'll make this one. You need to have 2 to 3 clicks to cash. Okay. 2 to 3 clicks to cash. At least 2 if possible. When I say that, it should take the consumer no more than 2 or 3 clicks to be able to pay you, so they can give you their cash, right? Because if it's difficult for me to pay you, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to have to call you to buy something over the phone. I don't want to have to email you my information. I probably don't want to even have to come to your facility. I try to support small businesses all the time, and it irks me when they make it difficult for me to send me their money, send them my money, right? So 2 to 3 clicks to cash. So if you know that you have a sale, 1 click is to get to the information about the product, and the next click should be buy, and that should take them to the purchase there. But if they have to click 2 to 3 or 4 places just to give you their money, they're probably not going to do it. So make it easy for people to give you their cash. That is the whole thing. Now, I'm going to give this as a bonus one. Content is key. Sometimes you got to give people reasons to come to your website. And that's why Facebook is what it is. It's because it's full of content. It's full of content. People love content, right? They love to learn more. They want information, whether it is helpful information or drama or entertaining. It is content. And so a lot of companies will have blogs or vlog or whatever. So if you're selling a product or service, say you're selling a product and you're selling a health product, well, you may want to talk about, the people, something that you can take for headaches. Let's just say that you have an all healthy tonic or all healthy powder that you can drink that's going to help you to relieve migraines or whatever. Well, you want to do an article about migraines and its effects and how to, fix migraines without taking medication, right? So you want to talk about migraines, what it is, how debilitating it is, and 3 ways to cure your migraine. And one of those ways is your product. And you link the product to the article. So when people click on it, they can purchase it, right? But you're going to share the article on social media because people want content. And so you're giving people really a reason to come to your website to read the article. And inside of your article, you have links to your products so they can buy it now. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, type in dollars. Okay? If it makes sense, type in dollars. Because if it don't make sense, it won't make dollars. Awesome. 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 Yes. All right. So those are the 5+1 that I give you to, and it's things that you can do for your site now. You don't necessarily have to hire a whole bunch of people. You can to do this, but if you have a website now, there's certain things you may want to just look at your site. One, do you own the platform? Do you need to own the platform? Two, what colors? What are your colors saying to the audience that are coming in? Is it inviting, or is it encouraging to buy, or is it very alarming? I can tell you, if you have hot pink on there, that's going to be very too much for me, and I'm probably not going to stay. Three, the menu method. Break it down Barney style. I need to know. And then you have the free or the lower, the mid, and you have the top shelf. And the top shelf is you, access to you personally. It is an investment to work with me directly and personally. But there are other ways you can buy my book. I wrote a book about it, Dualpreneur Bible. You can go to thedualpreneurbible.com and get the book, Financial Fornication for Financial Languages, or you can go to madamoney.com. You can go to SRJ websites and you can get free content that's there. So have options for people and be clear about who you are, what you do, in 3 different ways, because I can tell you I have at least 6 businesses. But if I try to spout them off to everyone, I'm going to confuse them, and then they're not going to know what to do with me or how I can help them. Okay. And last thing, know your audience. Okay. So that was the menu method. 2 to 3 clicks. Make it easy for me to give you my cash. No more than 3 clicks, 2 preferably or less. And I believe I said, what was the last one I said on here? I know I told you content is king. I think I did that. Yeah, content is king. Use content. That was the bonus. The bonus was content. Ownership, colors, menu, 2 to 3 clicks. What was the 5th one I told y'all? Somebody type in the 5th one. I know y'all paying attention. 4, access to me. 5, 2 to 3 clicks. Okay, 5 was 2 to 3 clicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know I gave y'all 5 in there somewhere. So if you got something out of this information that was helpful, just type in me. Let me see that you're there. Let me see that you're there. Me. Did you get something out of it? Awesome. Yes, colors matter. Call to action. That's what it was. Call to action was 3. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Dr. Lori. Menu method 4, Candace. Thank you so much. See, that's why I love her. Y'all see why I love Candace, right? I can't do anything without her. That's right. 2 to 3 clicks. Yes, Sandy. Thank you. Misty. Thank you. Dr. Kelly. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Perfect. And then the content is king. So now I'm going to open it up, if it's okay. I'm going to open it up to questions. They are having a hard time getting in. Okay. Any questions? Post any questions that you have out there. Let's see what questions. Thank you, Dr. Lori. Maceo. Me. Thank you, Maceo. Amy, yes. Colors matter, Todd. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, colors do matter. Absolutely. Candace, I'm going to let you come back on if you want to come back on with your video.
I am here.
Yeah, thank you for being my amazing note taker. This audience is great. They paid attention in everything. Let's see. Dr. Lori has a question. If we can post that up. When posting articles, do you find that if the article is too long, it tends to prevent people from engaging? Yeah, it depends on if your article is geared to people that like to read or people that like quick content. I'm a quick content. So my articles will usually be between 400 to 600 words. So it's going to be a very small article, to the point. I do have friends that write articles and it feels like it's a freaking manuscript of a holy Bible, and they lose me after the 10th paragraph. But usually, if you can make a quick point, and it's usually something that's going to help them. So you want to at least pretend, if you're not, but at least have an article that is going to help people with information. And one of the solutions, or the solution, is your product and service, and link it. Make sure you link that product and service to your article. But that's a very, very good question. I wouldn't make it too long. Also, photos and separating paragraphs into 3D through 7. Absolutely, Misty. Um, if you just make everything one thing, it just looks like a blurb of black spots to me. So, having headers that this is what I'm about to read, and have 2 or 3 paragraphs about it, and then another header, 2 or 3, that breaks it up for me visually, as a visual learner. Because I don't like to read instructions. I'm a kinesthetic auditory person. So
Mhm.
I will try to figure it out, or I'll try to listen to something to figure it out. And my last resort is to read instructions. So, and if you do vlogs or video as a blog, that's even awesome as well, because you'll get more hits on social media for video content. No wall of text. What does that mean? No wall of text.
Probably so that you don't just see words just coming at
Oh,
you.
yes, 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 Misty. Absolutely right. Absolutely. Um, she said, takes me 400 words to say hello. I was like, yeah, 30 minutes. I can say my name in 30 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So great. I think if you have any more questions, definitely shoot them. I'll be here for a little bit and I can answer the questions. I don't know if I think I just made my time. Oh, look at
You
that.
are you are right on it. Right on it.
Oh my gosh, 2 minutes to spare. Now, your call to action for today is to follow me in two different places. Well, actually, two different places. One, I want you to follow me. No, just follow me on Instagram everywhere at Ms. Madam Money. MS, Candace, if you can type that in, at MSMADAMMONEY, at Ms. Madam Money. Connect with me. Make sure you hashtag if you're going to do any posts. Hopefully, y'all took pictures of me while I was on here, screenshots, especially when I was looking cute. Please don't post the ugly pictures. And, hashtag, angels. What is it? Angels are networking. So make sure you hashtag that, but connect me on social media. Angels are next networking hashtag. And if you have any questions about websites or want to schedule a consultation to see how we would be able to assist you with your website needs, you can go to srjwebsites.com. Again, https://srjwebsites.com. So thank you, Candace, so much for being an amazing moderator and setting the precedents for the entire day. Charmaine, thank you for the opportunity to speak. And everybody who's in here right now, the chats and everything, you all are absolutely amazing. You are the angels. Continue to network, grow your businesses together. There is someone here that can help you grow your business. So make sure you connect with them. Absolutely. So
Yeah,
thank you. I did
one of the
it.
things I
I
have
was
learned, yay! One of the things
okay.
I've
Go.
learned being with Tara, sometimes your contact, your next business contact, whatever it is in the room, is in the space. Even if it's a virtual space, the resources right here. I mean, Charmaine has 2 full days of so many different speakers, so many different topics, so many different like subject matters, multiple revenue streams, technology and automation, like what you just talked about, financing and investment, branding and marketing. She's just business formation. So she's giving us a taste of everything, a little bit of everything. So there is something out here for everyone. And I say all the time, the chat, when it's lit, oh, you can get all kinds of contacts just communicating in the chat while you're listening and taking notes.
All right, great. So I believe the instructions now are to head over and check out the 1 p.m. sessions. So enjoy the 1 p.m. sessions. They're absolutely fabulous. Just get as much information and connect with as many people as you can. Thank you for allowing me to share today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tarra. So yes, we do want to remind everyone our next session starts at 1:00 with Maceo Brown, building a multi-million-dollar company on 3 credit cards. Tracy Pohlman, creating a personal image that maximizes business success, and Charlisa Shelton, she'll be talking about government contracting and use. So if you go back to the main stage, you'll be able to connect on the various sessions in Hopin. So thank you again, Ms. Tarra. And we thank you, Ms. Charmaine, and we will head on over to the 1 p.m. sessions. Have a good afternoon, everyone.